Hey, I just talked with you on the phone earlier. You are running Hudson Enterprise LLC. It looks like you have some good stuff, some good work that you do. This finishing of this deck, and it's like you could totally take on a lot of projects. It looks like, and so what I do is I manage not just like physical rental property, but also like digital real estate as well. Whereas like I have websites that I use to generate leads, and I run ads, and I pull in people who are looking for specific services, right? And so, like if you can imagine, like there's a significant number of people who are searching for things that you do, like handyman, Belleville, Illinois, right? Or plumber, Belleville, Illinois, right? Like people search for that sort of stuff. And so, like, what I would do in a instance like that is like I find these people that need this work done, and then I'll create dashboards for my contractors that I have that do work with me, and I'll on that dashboard I will send them work. Like for instance, I've got a guy. I don't actually have that tab up, but I've got one of my contractors that he does work for me. And his name's Josh as well, and I have a dashboard for him where we manage his workflow. So like I get him leads, like siding, gutter repair lead. This is just a handyman lead. It's like, okay, yeah, he needs some windows fixed, right? And then I call and I kind of see where we're at, make sure that he's a legitimate lead, right? And then kitchen remodel job here, right? And then he'll come in and he'll move people to new. I set up an appointment. Okay, I provided an estimate. Okay, bid accepted, right? And all the way to project completion. So when he's at the point where he's at bid accepted, right? He goes out and he gives them a bid. I ask my contractors, like if they're gonna bid, like let's say for example, price of labor materials comes out to $1,000. Before you would hand that to the customer, go in and take 10% of that. Add 10% to that, right? So that $1,000 job is now $1,100 job, right? And that bid, if it gets accepted, great. It goes into construction and then it gets completed. At completion, right? They'll pay you the $1,100, right? And then 100 of that goes to my marketing, right? To be able to get more leads, and then you get more incoming client leads, right? It's simple as that. A lot of these companies like Home Advisor and like Angie's List, they charge you up front for leads, right? You don't know whether or not you're actually get the bid, right? It could go with somebody else. So I don't like that style of marketing. I prefer to make it so that my clients, my contractors are making money and doing well, right? If you're making money and you're completing projects, then I'm making money. If you're not completing projects, right, then I have to work my butt off to bring you more work. So let me know if this sort of setup works for you. I also do marketing from a standpoint where if you're like, hey, I want to take Hudson Enterprise LLC and take it further, and I want to make my own website for my own company and generate my own leads, well, then I would have to charge for running ads and building the search engine optimization for the website. So it's a bit more expensive that route, but then you own it, right? It just kind of depends on where you want to take your business. It's like if you don't mind doing work for another business, right? Meaning like I have my lead generation business that's doing work, right? And I'm reaching out and having these customers do reviews for my business, right? And building that out, right? It's a lot of work on the front end of it to be able to like market a company well. And so it's one of those things where a lot of my contractors are like, yeah, I just want the work, and I'll give you your cut. So let me know if this sort of thing interests you, and if you want to be a part of this sort of setup. There's this other website, Metro East handyman.com. They're getting a decent amount of the leads, but I'm working on beating them and getting the top of the list. So once I get there, it costs time and money to get there. We'll be able to beat them and get all that traffic. And so these are some other customers of mine, some clients that I have, like Flamenco's Pizza. If you've not had their pizza, you should totally go check out Flamenco Pizza, right? Go to their website, order some pizza, let me know how you think, right? These guys are awesome. I bring them 328 customers a month to their website, right? I boost the heck out of them, and they're great clients. They're ranking #1 for pizza in O'Fallon, and it's based on building out a lot of his domains and kind of doing a lot of boosting of his website. So if that sort of thing interests you, let me know, and we'll kind of go from there. Other than that, you know, if you're like, I'm fine with the work that I've got so far, I don't need any more work, that's okay too. You can always come back. I'm going to send this email to you. You can save the video and come back whenever you want to, you know, partner up. So thanks.